Hey folks, Ray Bissett here from raybissett.com, here with another episode of Fitness Through Science and Not Fiction. Well, today's the big day. January 1st, 2019. Here it is. Most people have planned for their New Year's resolution. Can I get a show of hands of everybody who is still on their 2018 New Year's resolution? I don't see any. Okay. All right. So then you must have achieved your goals then. Oh, you didn't. Okay. All right. So what happened? Why aren't you still on the same regimen? I've been on the same diet or the same regimen of nutritional intake for 17 years. Most people can't stay on a diet for 17 days. Well, I'm going to show you how to get around that and get away from all the myths and all the fads and the gimmicks and the things that you see on TV and buy these packaged foods, and that's all you got to do is eat the food, which is genetically modified and adulterated, and it's really terrible. It's mostly calorie restriction. And you're not going to stay on that for very long, but I've got a solution, okay? This is what I do to my people who are that need to detoxify because of their diet, especially after the holidays. Their diet is the standard American diet. Now, what is the standard American diet? Look in the supermarkets. Supermarkets are all products, or mostly products, especially the ones in the boxes, that have been genetically modified. They contain monosodium glutamate, or MSG, and the federal government has tricky ways to allow the food companies to manipulate how they list the ingredients. Like MSG could be soy protein, and that could be, well, soy's not good for you anyway, but it could say some kind of enzymes. That could also, there's 45 ways to say MSG. Anyway, you get my point. So what I'm here to do is to show you just an easy way that you can get on the right track and be healthy and get a good jump on the new year. What I have here is it's called a Veggie Cleanse, okay? It's a 14-day shakes, and the shakes come in these packages right here, and you take vitamins with them, okay? So if you're taking vitamins, you can still continue, but this stuff really has all the stuff that you need to detoxify your body. Why do we need to detoxify our body? Well, just like I mentioned before, there's a lot of pollutants in our and enzyme deficient in our foods today. This right here will jumpstart your kidneys and livers to get or your liver to get all the toxins out of there, so that your infiltration system, your filtering of your food works smoother. Just like a little kid. You ever see a kid 9 years old eating Happy Meals every other day? And how do they have those little six packs? Well, because their liver and their kidneys are clean. They're brand new. As you get up in age, I'm talking now, in your 20s even, because everybody's eating all the fast food and all that crap. I mean, you wonder why you get fat, all right? If you're eating food that can't dissolve or digest in your gut, your body's going to store it as fat, okay? And it causes all kinds of preventable diseases like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. Most people walk around diabetic and don't even know it. Most of the people that come to see me are diabetic and don't know it. That's why I put in a blood test. I'm going to do it free for the month of January, just so that if you buy regular 36 sessions with me, it'll change your life, number one. We'll get you started on this, cleanse on your body. And in doing so, you'll get a good clean start that's sustainable. So this time next year, 2020, you're going to be able to say, hey, I either met my goal or I'm still on it, working towards it. Remember, your body's always under construction. The other secret ingredient I have is, if you're not taking in as much sugar as you were, and believe me, if you went through the holidays like most people, you're taking in a lot of sugar. Even if you don't try to take in sugar, there are hidden sugars in foods nowadays. The food manufacturers make sure of that, so you'll buy their product, or even the restaurants. These are PEOs, or parent omega oils. Now, you've heard me talk about these before. What these do is your body has two energy systems, okay? Actually three, but muscle we're not going to use as an energy system right here, okay? It's very rare do you use muscle as an energy system. Maybe long distance runners because they've gotten rid of all their fat, all their sugars. But that's for a different seminar. So your body needs either fat or sugar for energy. This is the way, physiologically, this is the way your body works. Your body prefers fat for energy. But because you have so much sugar in your body, in the presence of sugar, your body will not use fat for energy first. It'll use sugar for energy first. What the detoxification does is help get rid of that sugar. What the good fats, and this is like flaxseed oil, primrose oil, coconut oil, those kind of oils, those are good for your body, not trans fats. Now, trans fats are an organism that has been developed in a lab, and they put fat at the end of it for some reason. It has nothing to do with fats, because fat can't make you fat. Okay, it's a genetically modified chemical that they put into food. All right, it's cheaper and it takes the place of a lot of the good stuff that we used to get 75, 100 years ago. So you got your good omega-3s and your good omega-6s. Omega-3 comes from meat, fish, and eggs. Your omega-6 is the oils. Like you go to a restaurant, like I mentioned in other videos, they use mostly soybean oil. Soybean oil cooks at 360 degrees. So even if you got what you think is a good piece of meat, chicken, or whatever you're eating, if it was fried in that soybean oil, it got stripped of all of its nutrients anyway. And all you're eating is adulterated omega-6. It goes in your body, turns into free radicals. Your body's immune system goes down because all the antioxidants have to be, instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're getting rid of the bad oils that you just consumed, the bad omega-6 oils from the soybean oil. And it's not just soybean oil, canola oil, all those guys, okay? So this right here, and with this combination, okay, also I didn't mention that the fat in here does not turn to fat. What's so good about that is that your body needs energy. Sugar turns to fat. So if you use sugar as energy, it's going to turn to fat eventually if it's not burned off. Fat won't turn to fat. You'll feel satisfied. You won't be as hungry as much because the fats will take care of your energy needs. Also, you'll sleep better at night. This is the best thing about these things is you sleep better at night. It's called extend life, and it does extend life. It oxygenates your cell membrane. If your cell membrane is not oxygenated, you are not going to live very long, my friend. That's why I call it extend life. Okay, so much for that. So we got 2 shakes in the morning, 2 shakes at night. What do we do in between? Okay, well, this product right here, this Veggie Cleanse, it also has chromium in it and has other fat-burning natural products in here that help you start moving towards using fat for energy. If you're taking in fat and you're good fat, not trans fat, that doesn't count. If you're taking in good fats and you're consuming 2 of these a day, it's not a starvation diet at all. You're eating regularly. This is just detoxifying you. And it's a quick shake. It comes with a shaker bottle. You can also use a blender. What I like to do is use these packets, put it in a blender with almond milk, unsweetened, of course, almond milk with frozen blueberries. Go ahead, whip it up that way and drink it. It's great, okay? Or you can put one of these packages or bring one of these packages with you on the go. And if you're at work or on the road, all you need to do is just put water in here, shake it up, boom, okay? And that'll satisfy you. It's like a meal, okay? Do you get full on it? Well, not right off. After it gets in your system, you start getting that satisfaction because it has enzymes in it. Enzymes go up to the hypothalamus, tell the pituitary gland to tell the hunger switch to turn off. That's how it works. You don't eat until you get so your gut gets so big it hits the table. That's a standard American diet. That's how you know how to stop eating, is because you can't eat anymore. What does that do to your gut? Well, keep stretching it out so you can eat more. So if you're eating more bad stuff, if you've ever wondered why that guy got obese or how do they walk down the street or get those pants on, It's because they go through that method. They keep stretching their gut out, gut out, gut out, and it gets the size of a football when it should be the size of a baseball or softball. Okay, so anyway, that shakes it up there. Now, what can you eat in between? And I've mentioned these before, and I can't tell you enough about them. Marigold Bars. And this is on my website. These bars you can order, marigoldbars.com. I keep them frozen, but you keep them refrigerated, because if you don't, they will oxygenize, or I should say, they will oxidize in the air. So they will rot, and food that rots is good for you, because you know that has enzymes. Enzymes, again, serotonin from your gut to your brain to the hypothalamus to cut off the hunger switch. That's the whole idea. That's the way our bodies were developed 40,000 years ago. Our bodies haven't changed, but our environment has. And that's why you look around and you're on a New Year's resolution diet, okay, because you made excuses. Stop making excuses. Just go and follow this. This is not, well, I shouldn't say it's not science, because it really is. It's not rocket science. Let's go there. It's basic human physiology, the way your body works. Let's do it right this time and stop listening to the, Marie Osmond on TV. Are you kidding? Or, they've got so much Spanx on, it probably weighs a ton out right there. And then Oprah, are you going to take advice that someone who is 10% of Weight Watchers and is obese? I don't know. It's not working for them. How do you think it's going to work for you? Anyway, enough of that slamming those guys. But there's about 25 different flavors that you can choose from. And I suggest to get the variety pack. If you order them online on my website at raybassett.com, you'll see the Marigold emblem. Just click on that and order a sample package. You get a bunch of different flavors, see which one you like. My favorites, I like dark and salty, the coconut cookie dough is one of the best. All right, they're a little chewy, but they have about 23 grams of protein per bar, and anywhere from 1 gram of sugar to 3 grams of sugar, or 1 to 3 grams or 1 to 5 grams of carbohydrates. So you can eat these all day. As a matter of fact, you can eat 10 of these and still be under 40 grams of sugar. That's great. And you should be around 60 grams of sugar, below 60 grams of sugar if you really want to lose weight. And get on the detox and take the EFAs, the good oils, the good fats. And I mean good fats. You can't get this stuff from food nowadays, unless you live on a farm. You live on a farm and you've seen Elsie out there, grazing the grass and the clover for 20 or 10 years, and you take them into slaughter and you saw it being slaughtered and it's being cooked for meat, then it's good, because that the cow actually ate grass. Now, if you believe the supermarkets that the supermarkets are really grass fed, well, good for you. If you believe it's organic, good for you. Unless I'm seeing it grown and I pick it myself, I don't believe it's organic. And not only that, the soil today is really ruined anyway. Okay, so most of the stuff that we're eating is coming from a lab. Anyway, well, good news is I'm here to save the day. Get a hold of me, I guess, again, at raybassett.com, or you can call me at 281-713-5700. Fill out a real quick questionnaire and send it off to me, and I'll return your call or return your text real quick, and we'll get you started. Okay? Happy New Year, everybody, and I hope it's a great one. And let's do it right this time, okay? Ray Bassett signing out.